So, hello, in this video session, I am going to explain a mod and asynchronous counter. So first is, what is asynchronous? When you are going to go for a clock input only to a first flip-flop and other flip-flops are going to connect it to a clock of previous output of a previous flip-flop. So this is the case in case of asynchronous counter. And second thing, counter that is going to move to next stage as per clock inputs, whether the clock inputs are positive edge triggered or whether the clock pulse are negative edge triggered. So in this video I am going to tell you about a mod 10 asynchronous counter. So by using a IC 7490, this IC is a BCD IC, so it means it is going to count only from 0 to 9, and on the 10th it's going to be 0 0 0 0. So as per mod 10, in the truth table here first column is for clock, that is from 1 to 10, right? And then 4 columns are for outputs, that is QA, QB, QC, QD. So this counter is this IC is having 14 pins and we are going to use 4 outputs, so that means 4 states are there. So total 16 combinations are there in this truth table, but our counter is only going to work till 10, and on 11th it's returned back to initial state, that is the starting state. So that's why in this truth table till 10th its first value is 0 0 0 0 and 10th value is 1 0 0 1, where your counter work, and after that on a next state your counter is shifted to 0 0 0 0. So for this verification we are going to go for this IC 7490. So it is a 14 pin IC. So in this IC, so pin number 5 is for VCC, pin number 10 is for ground, and in this IC there are 4 pins for reset and set that are initially connected to ground. Pin number 14 is for clock. Pin number 1, that is the clock pulse for second flip-flop, that is going to join to a first flip-flop output. So here are the output. 4 output pins are there, 12, 9, 8, 11. So first output is QA, QB, QC, QD. So now we are going to connect this circuit diagram on the digital trainer board by using the IC 7490. So first thing we are going to take an IC, that is 7490 IC, that is the ripple counter IC. So I am going to connect this IC to a first socket of this board, and to make a proper lock for the IC, I am going to open this notch and connect the IC and lock the IC. Right? The second part, to go for connections. So first rule, you are going to check a VCC, that is on 5th pin. So we are going to join a VCC. So here is the VCC, that is the 5th pin of this IC. This need to be joined to VCC. Then 10th pin for ground. So we are going to check where is the 10th pin, because here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a 14 pin IC. So you are going to go for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So similar way you are going to go for a 10th pin. So we are going to check where is the 10th pin. Here is the 10th pin. So we joined 10th pin to a ground. Next we are going to join this 2, 3, 6, 7 to ground. We need to join 2 to ground. Next is 3. Where is 3? So over here is 3rd pin. I am going to join 2. So finished 2, 3. Next is 6, 7. So we check where is 6. So where is the 6th pin? Here is the 6th pin. So we need to join, and then last connection of that is 7. So where is the 7th pin? So this is the 7th pin. So I'm going to join it to ground. So now I have finished this connections and this connection. Now I am going to shift it to this one. So clock A to 14th pin. So on this trainer board, here is the clock option. So either we are going to go for a manual connection or either we are going to go for a fixed automatic connection. So anywhere you can join a clock. So 14th pin of this IC is need to be joined to a clock, right? So this connection is completed. Then we are going to join this output connections. So our first for output connection, so I am going to use a 12th pin. So where is the 12th pin? So here is the 12th pin. So I need to join it to output. So on this board, this section is for input output. So I am going to use this slot for output. So I have connected first this connection 12th to our output. Now I want 11. Then 9. Here is the 9th pin. So I need to join it to 2nd, and then 8. So this is the 8th pin. So now we have completed all the connections. Only one connection is remaining, this first pin. So where is the first connection? Here. I need to join it to first. I need to join it to 12th pin. So where is the 12th? Here is the 12th connection, right? So now we have finished all the connections for this IC. So now we are going to verify this truth table. So for this verification, first we need to make a power on for this board. So now power is on for this board. So initially all the LEDs are glowing, right? So we are going to reset it. Okay, so now we start with the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So after 9, it is directly going to 0. We can check again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10th. So this is a mod 10 counter. We started from 0, so automatically it reaches to a, again start from that counter, reaches to a starting point of the counter, right? So this is the way how to implement a mod 10 counter by using 7490 IC.